What's up, everybody? Just came out of Supreme Oasis. Got myself a bean pie. Best pliers on the planet. You got looks like to be a detective walking the beat up here. I don't know what's going on. Just went over there by the house. Today's topic, I should probably do the MSF course. So, I did an MSF course at the end of April this year. I did it with Harley Davidson. It's a 3-part course. Well, what I paid for anyway was a 3-part course. You go in there at like 7 o'clock in the morning. You get out around 3, and then the following days I think is 8 to 4 or something like that. The first day is all indoors classroom stuff. And then the following 2 days, well, the following day is classroom plus on-bike training. And then the last day is just on-bike training. Oh yeah, also the second day you take the written test. The hell is he trying to dodge? So the third day you just take the you do some more practicing, and then you do the riding test. And I went there with some prior knowledge. Not some prior practical knowledge, as in I actually did some of the stuff, but like I watched a bunch of videos on YouTube and stuff like that to find out what was going to happen and what kind of stuff you're going to have to do and all that, what you're going to learn. So I had a general knowledge of what was to come. And so with all that time period of me checking out videos and so to get myself prepared, I was like really excited about going. And I was watching these videos for like a month and a half in advance to figure out how I'm gonna do things and how it's gonna be, what to be ready for, all that stuff. So I go to the first class. Think I was gonna get there earlier with me and my homeboy. We got our license at the same time, and the classroom was pretty easy. You know, you just sit there, you talk about what you read in the book. They give you some. It's basically like reiterating the book that you get to make sure you know it. And then they try to instead of just talking to you about it, they get you to explain it, so that to show that you at least somewhat know what you're talking about. So that was the first day. Second day, we went straight to the course. Now, of course, you said that it was smaller than the average course. Well, I guess maybe like a MVA type of course. It was smaller than that, but it had all of the actual test stuff on it. And you should know, when you first start off, you start find the friction zone, which is like one of the most important things. And you do the walking. You do power walking. You check the weight just so you can get a feel for how motorcycles weigh, how much motorcycles weigh. Oh, by the way, we was on Buells. I don't remember what kind of Buell. I have a picture though, so I can put a picture in here so you can see what I'm talking about. But there was Buells, and we found the friction zone. I got used to that. And the first day included going over not T-clocks, but Fine C, the fuel, ignition, all that stuff. We did all that, and since it was old Buells, they was like in I think it was 90s style Buells. They had the fuel line. I mean, they had a carburetor, so you had to turn the fuel on and off and all that. What else did we learn? I think we might have did some turns. We was doing first gear, doing clutch control, braking and all that stuff. Hope my story's not going too slow. Anyway, so the first day, we was doing turns and stuff. So, around the last part of the course, we had to do like a roller skating ring type of go around in a circle, and everybody's in line. Well, not everybody's in line, but it's like 4 people that go, and then they come out, and then 4 more people come in, go around a circle, and come out. It's all left-hand turns. I think we had to shift to second gear while doing it. What is this guy doing? Oh, this guy's messing up. This might take me a while to get over. We're doing left-hand turns, and you gotta switch to second gear. And I think that might have been the time we had to switch. We had to ride in second gear, and then at a certain point switch to third gear. Hit the turn, drop down. No, get close to the turn, slow down, drop down the gear to second gear, hit the turn, and then go back up to third gear again. No, that doesn't sound right. That's probably the part after the one I'm about to tell you. So I'm in first gear, go into second gear, start riding around, and the instructor's got like a hand signal to tell you, to stop, slow down, speed up. So the main instructor, he starts telling me to speed up, but I'm hitting the turn too slow. I'm not hitting the turn at 5 miles an hour, but he still want me to do the turn a little faster. So he's giving me the signal to speed up. And mind you, not to discredit him or anything like that, because I really liked him as instructor, but mind you, I'm hitting the curves. I'm nervous, which I didn't mention in the beginning. Once we got on the bikes and stuff, I started getting nervous. I wasn't really sure of myself. Didn't know how I'm going to do the shifting and all that stuff. All that jitters. The type of jitters that I didn't get when I was driving the car, but on the bike I had all kinds of jitters. But anyway, so I'm nervous about doing this, and he's like, speed up. So I'm going on one of the turns. He told me to speed up. I speed up, and I basically mess up, on the first day of class. I'm hitting the turn. I'm at the top of the turn. I'm at the apex of the turn. And, I should be leaning harder. I should be turning harder so I can, finish the turn off. I should even probably be looking into my turn. But, you know how hard that is to get used to. But I come out the turn and my angle is not right at all. And so at that side of the turn, there's a gate. So the first thing I do is I come out the turn. I start coming out the turn and I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm going too fast. And being a rookie and all that other stuff, all that other good stuff, my first thought wasn't to grab the clutch or put my foot on the brake or anything. I tried to my first thought went back to riding a bicycle, and that's that, you can fix yourself on you can slowly fix your turn, and that's probably just because you're going slow, but you can slowly fix your turn. So when you're coming up to a wall or something, you can slowly turn yourself outward and then barely hit the wall. Just pull yourself in a little bit, pull your hand in a little bit, barely hit the wall, and you're straight. So that's what I tried to do. That's the first thing. My mind reverted back to riding a bicycle. So I do that and try to barely avoid the gate, and I do. I barely avoid the gate, but instead of me coming out on the other side all nice and good, the right side handlebar clips. Oh man, the right side handlebar clips the gate. It's one of those netted gates. Chain link. I don't know what it's called. Your average gate. The handlebar goes into that gate, right? Because of that, my wheel turns towards the gate more. So then, when my wheel turns towards the gate even more, I think by that time I might have tried to hit the brake, but the handlebar goes in. Because my hand is still on the handlebars, my hand goes in the gate. Then the wheel runs into the gate, and it runs into one of the poles that holds the gate up. So I run into the pole. The bike stops somewhat from the hit. I flip over the handlebars to the left-hand side of it. Which I didn't even notice. I know I fell off, but it happened so fast that I didn't even notice. When they was explaining it to me, they was talking about my feet was all the way up in the air. And I don't even remember that. But I flip over the bike, fall on the ground. I fall on the ground pretty light, because I had on a leather jacket and it barely got scratched up. So I flip over the handlebars, fall on the ground. First day, and I fall on the ground. I'm mad at myself. So I'm thinking, I just spent $350 on this course, and I freaking blew it. And now I basically just wasted my money. All that money just went to nothing. After that, I'm laying on the ground, and the instructors start coming over there to me, and I start to get up. They're like, "No, stay on the ground, stay on the ground." And I don't care what they're saying. I just get straight up, and I just feel pain, freaking just hit that pothole. Wasn't too bad though. I feel pain, but it's not a super bad pain or anything. It's just a burning sensation and some pain, some abdomen pain. So what happened was, when I hit the gate, I slid upward and I ran into the tank. My crouch and everything ran into the tank, and my finger went into the gate. And when it went into the gate, it got cut up by the gate. So 2 of my fingers was bleeding and stuff. Skin was ripped off, and my crotch hurt. So I was in pain, but it wasn't that much pain. And I didn't break anything. I think I was going to run like 20 miles an hour or something like that. But yeah, the first day, I dropped the bike. First off, I dropped the bike before then. I like stopped and I had the wheel turn, dropped the bike. And then, maybe like 2 practice things later, I crashed and wrecked the bike. But lucky for me, the instructor checked to make sure I was all right. He asked me if I wanted to keep going. I said yeah. He asked me, was I sort of like mentally prepared to keep going? I was like, yeah. He told me, you know what? Just go at your speed. I'd rather you pick it up going slow or whatever than to be trying to go at the speed I'm telling you and crashing. So I did that. Everybody sitting there watching me. I had to finish the course. I mean, that little test of going around in a circle. So I did that. I finished that, and I was nervous again. And that thing kind of stuck with me for quite a bit of time, of me crashing that gate and me worrying about going too fast on the turn and all that. It stuck with me for a while. Finished the day. Was nervous as crap. The following day, we had a couple of things to do, and then we had the test. And off of the way that I performed that day, I was so nervous and scared that I was gonna crash again, which is terrible. So, it might have been the fact that I never really crashed my car, so me crashing a bike and not actually being not really being a part of a crash, really, especially on my fault that I had like PSD or something, PTSD, something like that. PTSD, yeah.